1-2, check Chuffy 1-2. Should all just be plugged in and rolling, shouldn't it? Should all just be working. Should all just be working.
Wanna come fish fasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Hi, you're with Scott. I'm Ganji Kid. It's midnight. It's always midnight. We're in Sumeru in Genshin Impact.
These bombs, so heavy.
Well, is that your little house? Is that your little housey? No, we don't have a house. Got a teapot instead. Actually, I haven't been in the teapot for a while. Should we just have a quick look in the teapot? Should we have a quick look in the teapot? What we're going to do now, it's a bit of a late night stream for me. It's a bit of a late night stream. I've been around all this. What I want to do is I want to head from here to here, into the heart of darkness, find out what's going on over there. Haven't unlocked any of these teleporters yet. I'm over at Sumeru City. Might head over to this, head north, head into the heart of darkness, find out what's going on there. Didn't manage to unlock any of these in our domain crashing earlier episode. This is the second episode of today, so it's quieter, chill, late night, quieter. And I wanted to do that little popping around Sumeru. And then
Clee was a...
Actually, Graven Innocence, new event. Can't do it yet because I haven't done the first further observation pre-quest thing. So I've got to get back onto Collie's nonsense. And there's the test run. Picking up a few primos with characters that we can't use. Might pop a few test runs. That's there for a little while anyway, isn't it? I might as well do it now, get them out of the way. 14 days, but I'm probably better off doing it on a day when I can shout louder. Oh my god, what about this fucking animation? Oh my god. So I don't need to do that right now, but...
Girl, today, I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Whatevs, Clee. Whatevs. Let's do what I wanted to do on my exploration. There's 2 toucans, so 2 toucans can play at those games. Two toucans can... Anyway. Shouldn't these connect up? There's another one over there. Yeah, there we go. Look, boom. And I bet they all connect. Hang on. I bet they all connect up. I want this fruit then. Oh, there's another one there. So surely I can sort of hit them. Bang, 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 and then pang my way across the landscape. No, I would have thought you could sort of like, you know, all at once. Missed that one now somehow. It's not having it. I have to climb up there. There you go.
Boing, boing, boom!
Have a bit of that.
Dumpty, dumpty, go!
Ah,
Punishment!
hiding something from me.
Judgment! Gotta dash! Ninjutsu!
Thank you very much.
Yay, shiny!
I still know the Chuffer shooting me from over there, but I think I've got the chest anyway. Interesting, we haven't seen many crystals here yet, but there's some crystals. It's nice to know. Some things never change.
La la la.
That bad mushroom, can I kill it? Don't think I can kill it, can I?
I feel kind of woozy.
Please, not happy. Getting shot with that arrow from over there. So where's my teleporter? Bit weird again, isn't it? Is it inside the thing? Can't be inside this room. Inside the mountain, maybe. It's well weird to not be able to see the teleporter.
Make my
Like, is there an underground area that I'm not party to? I'm missing here in some way. I don't think I want to go down there, do I? Oh, weird. Oh, a bit too tired for having my brain tested by not being able to find the teleporter. Surely it's just on the side of that bit of rock there. Let's go back. Nope. There we go. And there's a Geoculus. And there's one of them. Right, where's my Geoculus? Bit weird. An Homunculus. This is where the teleporter should be. It must be inside this bit of rock somehow. Signpost, look.
Make my escape.
Someone's guarding my chest.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Jumping, jumping,
Oh, got killed.
accident.
I knew it was happening, but I just couldn't be asked to worry about it.
You can't run. That felt pretty good.
Right, so I managed to find the waypoint thing, and then that area ahead of me there. Oh, I see, right. So, because now I'm starting to use my brain a little bit, but I am still tired now, I can tell. Dragonspine was closed off to us initially, wasn't it? And so was Bright Crown Mountains. Although this was always to be an area that was uncovered, it was closed off start-wise. So this is like that, isn't it? This is like some kind of mountain that I'm looking at. At the moment, it's closed off to me. But I'm no doubt there'll be a reason for going here and uncovering it all. The quests and such. Oh, falling down some stuff, which might be good because I want it to be down, didn't I, for the... Oh, I got this wrong. I thought I might be able to get underground for the teleporter side. Maybe this is the underground teleporter area. I knew there'd be some... I thought there would be like something like this. This is cool though, isn't it? Look. Oh, no, no. Got it. Indiana Jones or what? It's cool, isn't it? So it's like a passage through. Where did it come from? I can see now on the map the track goes into the mountain and it just disappears. See, he's going to take me right the way I came. It's nice just to see good old Sealy.
few interesting trinkets here.
And so it intends that you come through here. This is a bad zone with the bad juju going on. Which I don't like.
You can't run!
Don't know how to fix it, you see. Not really my favour with all that. But kind of claustrophobic, tight little passages, but then out into more cavernous spaces. I love it. It's clever underground spaces as well as overground spaces. Nice. It's all good for me. What's going on here? Not densely populated with enemies at the moment, is it? Alright for exploration, but it's usually it's a lot more densely populated. Like the rest of the game's a bit more densely populated with enemies. But I'm not going now. Like the little onion houses. Is this where those little people were coming from? Little cabbage folk. Looks like the Kokiri house, isn't it? Like the cabbage folk Kokiri forest is where I couldn't see on the map, so no one's home. I'll take their carrots. She'll blend in. All a bit weird. Probably be a quest associated with this later, won't there? Come and speak to the Kokiri folk and their faraway tree. What a strange little location. Little grotty. Have you heard Santa's grotty this year? He's grotty every year. You're going to Santa's grotto this year. Santa's grotty every year. Where are you going? A little bit of climb. Oh, there's a tinger there. A little tingy wants me tinging. Okay. I'm not smashing up a pot like Link, am I? No. I'm also going to climb a ladder. Show me a ladder. What do you think I'm going to do? Climb the bugger. I'm going to climb the bugger. Oh, messily written note. We've all gone off to Hyrule. See you later. Arima decides to write things down like Nara does, although Arima does not easily forget things like Nara does, or can share memories as Nara is. Very interesting. Right, yeah, whatever. Stupid. Where's me homunculus? Can't see anything. I can't see nothing. It's got to be a homunculus here and there. It's advertised on the map, thanks. Sorry, I just came here because I heard there was an homunculus advertised on the map. Oh, there it is, look. What on earth is all this goings on? Now I'm in the middle of the big chuffer of a tree. And there's no way I can unlock anything. I'm assuming he'll just come up here with a quest later. They'll be like, go and speak to the onion people. And when you get here, they'll be like, oh, you can use this to teleport. And it'll unlock for you. But for now, I'm glad to come and see it. It's not the desert either. Like, there's no way this could be confused with desert. So, quite interesting. I think we're going to actually get more. Like, if this isn't the desert, and that there could only be the only last place, what about all this over here? And what about the fact this gets, like, darker, less green, sandier? Maybe the desert's over here. And maybe they're going to unlock us even more some stuff. Or maybe a bit farther south, I don't know. Around here. Interesting, isn't it? Oh, hello on chat. Hello, Nigel. Hello, Riding Impact. How's it going? I'm going to unlock that place through the gigantic world quest. Oh. Yeah, I like just running around. I am enjoying exploration. Sumeru's got lots of layers. TJ's where Greenman lives. I've gone around and like yesterday was a right nightmare of a day because I couldn't get on Twitch, wouldn't go on Twitch, wouldn't have it, Twitch down, and then couldn't go on Genshin Impact either. It took ages to log on. Oh, it was a bad day, but we've had a good run around. This is my second stream of the day, so I've done my big, excited energy stream earlier, and there's a YouTube stream on the YouTube channel. My first impressions of Sumeru. Today was my second, and now I'm just chilling. Earlier today I went around all the domains and unlocked the ones I could find. I'm now starting to think there is an underground level to Sumeru that I haven't discovered yet. It's going to be quite interesting. So I found this area, discovered what it is, don't really know, but I'm in there, and it's not the desert. So I guess next I'm going to head over here to see what that is. And that's not going to be the desert either, and then I'm going to be well confused. Because I was like, they've advertised a desert. So maybe you've got to unlock desert later. Right then. Nice and chill, just heading this way. I'll probably tag that on the way. Little navigator. Hello, why didn't you heal me up, you stupid statue? Thanks, Animo God. You're not the Animo, Dendro God. Thank you, Dendro Archon. Oh, hang on. Somebody's up to some right no good over here. Some right no good. The Dendro God didn't have to heal Klee. Klee still... Oh, I can't be arsed with it, man. They can stay up to no good today. They're lucky they can live. I've got a bit of exploration to do. And Klee didn't got healed, so... This is what I want to do. Chain them together like this. This is it. That's it. It's quite a clever thing. Quite like it. Oh, there we are. More shit going down. I've missed my teleporter. Where's the teleporter? Oh, we're down here. Loads of chests. I'm not quite up to chest grubbing right now. Oh, look, the water. We've had this in a different place where the water went up and down. I don't know how to make it go up and down, but I need it go down for my teleporter. I don't know how to make it go up and down, but I need it go down. So... That was handy. Little legs.
Punishment.
Bit of that. Right.
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
Load of bollocks though, isn't it, if I can't make the water go up and down. It might be time of day, might be tidal. I'm not going to stand here and wait, and I'm not going to use my wait button, because it's just like, don't want to do that. Tidal. I broke my back. Tidal. The lassie makes travelling easier, it certainly does. I learned the green man and like antibodies. I'll learn it all, yeah. I'm done. As far as the story's concerned, they still think I'm in bed sick, and Collie's looking after me. And she wants me to go and help her do something with the lamps. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm off into the world, mate. I've gone. I'm out. I'm out of here. Have a good old look around. But I do have to get on with the story quest at some point. And, like, even some chests I'm just walking past because I'm just... Explorer. Dora the Explorer.
You can't run!
Oh, did I kill that piggin? I hope not. I think I just killed that piggin.
No, my sword! Rain cutter.
It's your fault. If anything, it's your fault, you chopper.
And away I go!
All those green things. It's all the dendra.
Boing, boing, boom! Blazing delight!
Can't even see anything.
Judgment.
Hilly chills have got over here, haven't they? There's hilly chills here, so they get everywhere. Are you asleep? Wakey, wakey.
Rain outlines your...
Carrying some wheat, aren't they?
Blow them all up! Jumpy, dumpy, go!
You can't run.
Everyone dead. We're all dead now.
Make my escape.
Where's my chest? There's no chest up here. Nah, well. I'm just I'm just heading through anyway. So you can live. You get a free pass for today.
Make my escape.
Take your time because we need some brain juice. Oh god, yeah, I won't be on it today then. What? You can get shit fucked Paimon. That's my second stream of the day. Paimon's not having it. We're not walking in there then. What? It's not even red line. It's blue line. Paimon should let me in there, really. I'm saying desert is going to be bigger than we think it is. They can't have a whole desert zone and just be that little fucking triangle, can it? Fucking daft that is. Can I even look though? Can I even look? I'm not even allowed to look. Alright, Paimon. Not even allowed to look. So far, my favourite places have been this little port. Quite like that. It's a bit musty and dank, but the big robot in the mountain, really like that. Sumeru City's kind of cool. Couldn't find the electric thing. Couldn't find that. Yeah, it's been alright though. It's been cool. I'm feeling quite tired now as it goes, actually. Didn't realise how tired I was going to feel until I started my second stream after having eaten some foods. Usually I don't eat so much, but I've eaten a bit of foods and it makes you feel tired as well, doesn't it? What was on my list? So I've been to these places where I'm not allowed to go and I'm not allowed to go there. So we're going to go back to see E. Collie. That's actually what's on my list. E. Collie. And her little problems. Back in Kokiri village, back in, what's the one near Whiterun? Riften. Is it? It's not Riften. Is it Riften? You know, when you first start near Whiterun. Anyway, this is where we are. And she ran off. Because she was like upset or some shit. I can't remember. Hello.
Ah, traveler. You've returned.
I actually said she wasn't going to be a main person, but she's got her own costume now, it seems. Thought it was just not jazzy enough to be a main person, but she's a ranger and that's their costumes. This is Nazrin.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Collie by any chance?
Oh, Collie?
E. Collie?
Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Good quest. That's it. Wait. Right then. Right, Philby. Is this you then?
I am dead on my feet.
Yeah?
I think I'll stay here a while.
If you like. What about you? What you up to? Keon. Ooh, Master Chef. Master Chef. Hypasia. Anti-Parazi. Even an idiot can cook awesome food with this fresh meat. I'd like some fresh meat too. I wouldn't really. Pick whatever you want. He sells things, look. He sells actual raw meat. Which I don't want, but I've actually got a quest for bird eggs. I'm going to actually purchase them. I'm a fucking... It's not vegan, but I've got a quest for them. Back in Azuma. Which I will now be able to complete. I can buy delicious pizza pockets. I don't want that. I want the recipe, if anything. Mushroom hodgepodge. That's vegan. That's mushrooms. That's vegan. Spice. Leave me alone, you chuffer. Thought you'd give me a recipe at least. You only got recipes. Bad chuffer. Your owner's a bad chuffer. Farbod. Camran.
Lazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Shut up, you. Camran. Just do my homework. Are we going to bed? No nights? No. Where's my little chest around the back, eh? No. No. If you let... Collie's got a tragic past. Tell you what, when we were doing a little bit of talking to her earlier, she was like, oh, get off me. It's like someone done something bad to her in her childhood or something. Get off me, she said, and like, there was a little sadness in her eyes. No, I'm alright. What do you mean Genshin manga? Surely Genshin Impact is a computer game first. Have they done a book as well, or is it get a book first and then a computer game? I'd be well surprised if there was like a book first. I'd have to... Oh my god, I'm not going to have to go and get mangas, am I? I mean, this is the end. This is the thing. This is the... It kind of annoys me a little bit when they do that. I mean, films and books of films is one thing, but like this is the media product. I'm actually a great believer in this. I've made some films myself. This is a media product. And it's like a film that you're in and you're running around in. And like, if you need me to know something in this, I actually think it is kind of cool to have companion stuff. Like there was a companion book with Terminator 2 that showed all the behind the scenes stuff that they, like all the backstory that didn't go in the film, and I was like, oh my god, it's brilliant. I wish it had all been in the film. Like, that's the thing for me, is that if it's in the manga and it's interesting and it's good. Genshin was a webtoon in 2017. Fucking hell, I didn't know that. Okay, well, fair enough, they've got previous then, but like if they, you know, if you're making a massive expansive game like this, put the stuff in the game for me to find it. Don't write me another book on the side that I have to go and read a book. Because it's not just me, but a lot of people won't read the book and then they miss it. And if it's really good, interesting content, then why not add it to the big media product?
Make my escape.
I get Terminator 2 would have been like 5 times longer with all the stuff in it, but I kind of get that, but I don't know. I'd like a director's cut. Or what? What was that? What now? Poked me up there, didn't it? It was like, what's that up there? I'm like, I don't know what that is up there, so... What is that up there? And my answer is... I don't know what it is, and it's not doing anything, and I don't know, so that's my answer. There's 2 of these homunculuses here. Homunculi. I can't even see them where they are. Oh. Things are kicking off. It's got to be here, hasn't it, my little homunculi?
Make my escape.
Oh, you chuffer, you bad chuffer. I'm marking them on the map then, just in case I don't get them. There's one, and there was another one, wasn't there? Get him, get him, get him. Black, pink, pink venom. Get him, get him, get him. Where's the other one, you chuffer? You bad chuffer. It was over this way, wasn't it? You naughty chuffer. Oh, it's gone. It was definitely over this way somewhere. I think it was over there. I'm just gonna... It doesn't matter. I fucked it up. Black, pink, black venom. Get him, get him, get him. Pink, pink venom. Right. Link's house. There, did you hear that? Dun 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 dun. Let him in constancy follow the master. Did you hear those notes? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You hear them then? Yeah. Yeah, dun 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 dun.
If you are a Christian speaker...
Whoa, whoa, not that. You heard it then. Dun 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 dun. That's this. It would be this. 10 seconds of nothing. What are you doing with your video, you idiot? Here we go. He would valiant be against all disaster. Let him in constancy follow the master. There's no discouragement shall make him once relent his first avowed intent to be a pilgrim. That's what that is. Glad we got that clear. So when you hear that in the future, you'll know, because they steal little motifs. Yeah, that was He Who Would Valiant Be. I don't really know what's going on anymore. I've forgotten in my brain. So I'm just going to kill these bad chuffers who have got my chests. They've definitely got my chest. This is my chest over here. I left it here before I started. What the fuck happened then? Look, the thing went up in the rock. Hang on, you idiot chuffers. I've got a puzzle to solve as well.
Make my escape.
Let me weave you a verse.
Right, I didn't need to solve the puzzle because I got the chest. What was that? I've seen some of these rocks held in vines before. So obviously what happened is it got so much dendro energy that it grew, and then the rock is now up in the air. So that's a lesson learned, isn't it? I can now use that dendrogram for something if I want, but I've seen them before and I've been like, oh, what do you do with these? You just hammer it with dendro energy. That's what you have to do. That one had barrels next to it, so it blew up with it, but I get it. I see it. I see you.
Body and mind.
I see you, baby. The melodies sound close. They're the fucking same. Da, 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 da. And then they take that and they go, right,
Body and mind.
and then how are we going to make the bit of song out of it?
Body and
They
mind.
just like, it's happened on a number of different occasions in this game. So it's a repeating thing. And like, it's not a, like, it is bad in a way if you were doing like a pop song and you'd be like, you fuckers, you just stole that off that. But in a way, they do it with a lot of the elements of the game as well, don't they? You know, it's not the first anime style game. It's not the first Breath of the Wild engine game. It's not the first game to include this and that, but they put it together in a really good way. And I think they're kind of unashamed about some aspects of it, and they're trying to be original as well in some places. So I don't know. You know, I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying, well, I am kind of with the music. It's a bit cheeky to do that, but at least it's a non-copyright thing.
If only everyone would properly study the Rainforest Survival Guide.
I shoot it with an arrow once I activated Dandragram. Oh, fucking shooting things with arrows. I'm just waiting for this girl to wake up the next day. You alright, Nazrin? Purple good for the forest, is it? The leggings. Purple good for in the forest.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Everyone started talking. Just talking to Nazrin. Right? Is purple on your leggings a good colour for blending in the rainforest? But it's not, is it? If you want camouflage, Nazrin. Is that a vision on you, Nazrin? Or is it just a pin badge thing? It's a pin badge thing. Got your little arrows. Got your little shorts on, little puffball shorts. And your tunic.
Rainforest is the best.
One separate sleeve. I don't know how that works. Having a separate sleeve. Is it a fashion choice for the rainforest? Is forest rangering a fashion choice? Forget it. Forget it, Nazrin. If you're not talking to me, forget it. I'll have that firefly. That's mine. No, it's not. It's not vegan anyway. So there's Rubber, the researcher.
For the next interview. I think I'll start with these questions.
Is it 8 the following day now?
Body and mind.
Can we get on with the quest? Quest doer. Quest dodger.
5 dusk birds.
Shut up, you moaning. They all stood out there all night, didn't they? Cameron stood out there all night.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Shut up, you. Just wait until 8 o'clock the following day. In the Kokiri woods. I mean, it's a bit cheeky, because I know it's not like Zelda. Well, it is a bit like Zelda. I know it's not Zelda. I know that, obviously, but they can't get away from it in this area, can they? That it's been Kokirified. Zelda did get there first. Or maybe not first, I mean pixies and elves. And like, there is a lot of, it feels like there's almost a bit of Irish in this as well. Forest folk. And that. Where's this homunculus that just appeared? Oh, did the water go down? Hang on. Is it because it's the morning and the water's gone down? If that's the case, that's going to be really clever and cool. But slightly annoying at the same time. Like, is the water gone down here? I don't know if it has. I can't be sure. I just got a feeling that an homunculus appeared out of nowhere. And I feel like this is... I feel like it is, look. That's what's happened, hasn't it?
Rain outlines your fate.
They've got an old tidal system. I even said that. Have they been listening to me? Oh, look at you, little piggin. Because do you remember we were in Inazuma and I mentioned that the tide never goes in or out and that would be quite clever but very difficult to achieve. It's like a tidal system, isn't it? They've been listening to me. What are you doing down here, Shirin? You found another Nilopala... whatever. Are you picking the lotuses? Not yet, she's just marking the locations. They're common medicinal plants, they work best when they're fresh. As a forest ranger's doctor, wearing a half a green and half a brown, whatever, like... Yeah, whatever you said. I didn't listen to what she said. She needs to be voice acted if you want me to listen.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collie, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Okay, Paimon, I'll do that. I was just too busy on the riverbed. I'm wondering what the fuck was going on, but I can do that.
Body and mind. Time to act.
I think Sayu's the best of my characters for this whole thing. She's not a Dendra, but she just looks like she fits in, doesn't she? I know she's in Azuman with her dress, with her little clothes, her little ninja clothes, but the leaf on her head, mainly.
Ah, it's you two.
It's me too.
I was just about to go look for you.
It's me too.
Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's Collie?
What have you done with her?
I came to check on Collie's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Alright. She's depressed or something.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
What did Paimon do? They've written some Paimon some real juicy part in this expansion, you know. They've really written juicier Paimon part. They've written Paimon a real juicy part. They know that we like listening to Paimon say words, so they've given her a load of words to say.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collie has been dealing with for some time.
Right.
Collie has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
Okay.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
What about you?
It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
Bit weird. He's such a chuffer. I mean, we like him, but sometimes he comes across as a very, like, straight down, like he's almost like too much their boss and not enough their. I mean, I was really guilty of being too much of a friend and not. Anyway, that's a different story. I wasn't really anyone's boss necessarily because.
So, Tighnari,
gave people a bit of freedom.
What's really wrong with Collie?
I'm not going to bang on about my previous life as a hairdressing salon proprietor now. Let's find out what's wrong with Collie.
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collie just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
And there's also a bit of a creepy edge about everyone having their medicine all the time. Paimon in this Archon quest is great. She's already been quite good so far, hasn't she? Yeah. You'll say this story's best from a lorist point of view. In fact, I mean, I'm alright with whatever they want to throw at us, really. I'm already, like, tonight I'm just tired and letting it wash over me. Oh, he's gone. He's fucking gone. I hate it when they do this. Go somewhere else. I'm here. Where do you want me to go? We could have just. Why couldn't I go with you? Or why did you have to disappear? Higher. He wants me higher. Oh, you piece. Fucking. Is there not a teleporter really close by? No. Stupid Tighnari. I'm going up the wrong side, aren't I? I don't know what's going on with this riverbed situation. Yeah, I can predict it's going to mean a lot of using that time thing to flip the time to make the time change. I predict a lot of that. Where are you, you chuffer?
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
All right then. Fucking dickhead.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt
You hadn't
until Collie
realized?
told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collie is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Collie asked me to.
Oh, okay.
And honestly speaking, I was against Collie revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collie? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
What's going on?
Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Doesn't sound nice,
At
does
first,
it?
the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That's really bad.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Collie seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
It's really interesting, like, because it clearly, you know, in our world we've got degenerative diseases like that, and you don't really come up against those sort of things in computer games very often. There are specific computer games that talk about certain topics, like that Dragon Cancer talks about cancer, doesn't it? But within a big world like this, to you know, bring this sort of story out is kind of really interesting.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Collie's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collie over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
God, bad Fatui, they're bad chuffers.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collie and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
See, now he's talking, I actually think he's alright and I kind of like him. It's just like sometimes he like comes across as being a bit of a chuffer sometimes.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Collie was with them. However, Collie's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collie is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collie's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collie wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Oh, Paimon understands all this really well and like has a kind of grown-up view of all this, even though it's usually Paimon's place to be a bit more confused and comedic.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Collie once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
And then there he comes with the colds. My trainee.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Collie's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us.
You see the way all these flowers are moving together and they create like a sort of plane of their own? Or wibbly wobbly. It's a bit like tripping, that is.
Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
If you're not reading the manga, just the trivia, the doctor injected serpent god blood, and that helped, did it? And she had a traumatic experience with the Fatui. I don't know what they've done to her, like, you know, other than injecting her with god blood, but it sounds like they've had their wicked way with her. It doesn't sound good. I think the Fatui are bad chuffers. Poor Collie.
All right. Now that I've told you about Collie's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collie too.
No, Paimon, I wouldn't. I'd rather get off to the capital and start talking about the Archon and their gnosis.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler.
Oh.
You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
All right, you big nin.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
You big ninny.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Up there, apparently.
Make my escape.
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area.
All right.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that will rendezvous here once you've...
I got it. 4 of them. That's them then. There's one. I'll get more than 4, you chuffer. There's 4.
We've gathered enough
Shut up,
lunar
Paimon.
lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari.
There's 5. There's 6. 6. How about that? 50% extra.
La la la.
Job and a half. Just think about that then, big chuffer. Where's he gone? It says meet up with him and he's just not there. Oh, he's a point of light.
Hey Tighnari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Child abuse. Yeah. That's a good one, that is. The Fatui kidnapped a lot of children for experiments with the super soldier, the bad chuffers.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time
They
here.
were just there.
It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hey, Tighnari!
Your friends want you.
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
What do you think they are, Paimon? You know, it's the kebab chef. Fucking Paimon, they're forest rangers, aren't they?
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Problems, probably.
Let's go find out what's going on.
Traveller and... One thing about Tighnari I will say as well is like, in our other guises, in our other places, we find something going on and they're like, oh, I've got a problem, can you sort it out? Whereas Tighnari's like, oh, we've got problems, I'm sorting them out, you can come along if you want, but I'm sorting them out. So I do like Tighnari's attitude. In general, it's quite good. This one looks...
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here.
Link.
We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
Zelda cosplay.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
Good idea.
And the radius of the contamination?
That's how wide it is.
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
The radius.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
See what I mean? He's like, I'll go and deal with it. Guide these two back. He's not, oh, there's a problem. Can Traveller help? He's...
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
We have to Paimon
You two
volunteers
have only
me.
just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Alright, I'm here. Well, how am I going to learn? If not by... Right,
There's
shut up
a
in here.
unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Yeah, I know, Amir. Thanks.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yeah. Somebody needs some sunsettias picked, so I've got a list here, Amir. Can you go and pick me some sunsettias? Thanks. Away with you.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place.
The Withering. Just go and water it. We'll go and take Wet Boy down there. We'll be
As Amir
alright.
said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
Alright.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without,
Without a vision.
come,
Alright, I
only
get it.
someone with a vision
With a
can
vision.
venture
Yeah,
within
you
a
said that,
withering
haven't you?
zone
You
and find
fucking
a way
idiot.
to deal with it.
I might be able to deal with this.
But you don't
But
seem
you
to
don't have a
carry a
vision.
vision.
No.
Don't worry.
Sorry, Paimon, I had
seems
to
the
cut you
rumors
off
about
because
you are
this
true.
is
We
now starting to
typically
make me
only-
cross. I get the idea about the vision. I get it.
Sparks and flash!
Press that by mistake. Look, there's another one of these. Got another one of them. Never mind. Go to the Withering Zone. This is me at the Withering Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, all off for the Withering Zone.
Stop.
Final stop.
Don't move any further.
For the Withering Zone.
Look there in the distance.
It's the Withering Zone. I get it.
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
Paimon's describing it to me now instead of me looking at it with my own eyes.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Don't worry, Paimon.
That is the Withering.
I know what it is, you fucking
All
dickhead.
right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering Zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering.
Right.
If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Okay, let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all.
Rude.
Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather.
Okay.
You ready then? Let's go.
I got it. The only thing I want to do is switch my healer, because I think if we get my Chi-Chi healer...
First we must locate...
Stop talking to me. If we get the Chi-Chi healer, then I think we'll be alright, frankly. I'm tempted to put on
What's
Traveller,
happening?
but I'm just going to go and deal with this. Alright, where's the thing? What does it want me to kill? Is it this thing?
Boing, boing, boom!
Collect Dendra and then attack the Withering Branches. Does it want me to use... Do I have to use some... I bet I've got to use Chuffing bows and arrows, haven't I?
No, my sword!
It's made for Amber again. It said something about aimed shots. Or something.
Judgment!
I didn't really pay attention.
Rain outlines your fate.
Guys.
Attack the Withering Branches with charged attacks or aim shots. Right. I'm stuck here now, I can't move. Right. I mean, was that it? These fucking things are getting in my way. Pissing me off.
Ring cutter.
You can't choose what you attack, so you just attack the enemies instead of the things.
Judgment. Blow them all up. Dumpy dumpy go. Pew. Woo.
Right, collect these. Collect this. Yeah? And then kill this. Or this. I can't point at it because I've got to point at that, so I...
Boing boing boom. Yeah. Sacred name. Fortune preserve. No, my sword. Blazing delight. No.
can use catalysts and bows. Piddling me around, this is.
At the ready.
I think that worked. I'm not really sure. Pings up in the air and then it fires out and then it's gone. So I think that worked. We're going to say that worked. Thanks. It's all about the bows. But I can't go for that direct, I don't think. Can I? Ping? No. It's this that it wants me to go for. So it's just a more complicated one of these puzzles.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Well, obviously I've got to kill this thing, haven't I, you chuffer?
Lights out.
run! No, my sword!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Ah, quick. Except it's going to take me ages to work it out, so... Like that, yeah? I mean, maybe I can just go and kick its head in.
Body and mind.
Like, maybe it doesn't matter about having any of these dendro things anymore.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oh wait, no, you just press F.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Yeah, thanks mainly to me, isn't it? Really?
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this.
What is it like, Tighnari? What's it like?
Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
Might as well just fuck it off then and move to Mondstadt.
If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
We could cut the rainforest down, cut it down, that'd stop it, maybe.
For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Look, it's all ecology, isn't it? It's all, we're trying to save the world, save the rainforest, and then we kill all the animals.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself.
I'm the ecosystem
Many plants
crisis.
in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
And then we go and kill the wildlife.
And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Oh, sympathetic to that, so maybe we've got to clear all the withering and she'll be fixed, hooray.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of.
The
withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Millennia? Depths in the world? We'll sort that out, mate. I mean, it might sound like a big call, millennia. That thing been troubling you for a millennia? We'll sort it out. We'll be here 5 minutes. We'll sort that bugger out. I mean, I know it sounds a lot, but in Leeway, I was like, I helped a god retire, and then I retired a giant water fucking thing with snake heads, and then I broke the jade chamber on its head, and then I rebuilt the jade chamber, and it sounds like I'm lying to you now. Sounds like I'm lying to you, Tighnari, doesn't it? It sounds like I'm making up a load of weird shit, but no. I've done all that. Been up the mountains, talking to Mooncarver. When it comes to sorting out problems that have been troubling a land for a millennia, I'm the person they call.
By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I've not heard of Irminsul before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
I don't know about downwards rather than upwards. I've been in a vision that wasn't a vision. I was there. Tighnari, it's going to sound, again, like I'm showing off, but I think I'm pretty important in this whole moving parts, isn't it? There's many moving parts. I think I'm sliding into the groove here. I think Sumeru and me, we've got some business.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yeah, of course.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
Oh. Sounds a lot what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
Got it.
The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
Okay.
And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
So you mean the Irminsul is sick? Let's not have to say this 10 times.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found.
I don't know if I should say this to him, but I'm gonna fix it. The Abyss Order use the Irminsul branch to get power. Ooh, the cheeky bastards. They drop this. Yeah, they do. They drop those branches, don't they? Sticks. And I use them for crafting. Because I'm very crafty, me. The World Tree. It's very Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones. Elden Ring, isn't it? It's very Elden Ring. Big old tree. We Rangers will be battling them for a long time. We'll find the cure for you.
Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time
Alright
being.
then, fine.
Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Mm-hmm. You go on ahead, I'll catch you up. See? Bastard just went off without me. It's not right, is it? I'm going to tag this teleporter while I'm here. Pretty disappointed that he just went off without me, though. If anything, it's rude, isn't it? Am I going to make this? I might go sideways and just have a little resty. No, you... Have a little resty, but don't fall off, you chuffer. I have to switch to tall Rosie for climbing. She's taller. So it makes it easier. Changed her clothes. Discovered that we've got to change her clothes for her, so I changed into them. Don't quite know what it is. I've never really seen a nun wearing, like, I think it's like leather. Is it? I don't know. It's stitched up like, up the back. Leg things. Come on then. Cheeky. It looks green, so you think you're there, but you're not. Right. Here's some primos. Here's 5 primos. And that mint. There's 5 primos. Go on then. Yeah. Do the primo dance. Yeah. Want to see my primo tally? Look, check this out. 11,664 primos, plus 7 of these Acquaint Faint. And actually, at the moment, in the shop, we should have been blessed with more. I haven't got any of that. But I've got this. Oh, what? Has it not gone back? Where are the wishes? 6 days. Chuffer. 6 days till I can have a go on that again. But I did chose not to buy Bedu. I chose not to get her outright. And instead I invested in the Intertwined Fate. And I've never spent a penny in the game. Never paying. I'm not doing this banner. Tighnari can wait. Zhongli is not for me. The same people on the little side thing. I've got 2 of them. Collie's coming for free, I'm told. So yeah, saving the primos. Saving the primos. I really want the little ones because I've got the full squad of little ones. Yay. So when the new little character comes out, I'm kind of obliged to roll for that. So I'm saving the primos. And Hu Tao. Next on the list is Hu Tao. And then after that, I don't really know who's next on the list, but that's what I'm saving for. I don't want to see Hu Tao and me be primo poor. I want to put those primos in the bank for Hu Tao. And then after that, once they're in the bank, you know, once I've saved them up, then I can start messing around with primos. Sweet flower. Rose that's not a rose. Still smell as sweet. It's a little bit. Someone's set up a little awning there. Warning, the awning is not fixed to the ground. The awning is not stable. Warning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please move away from the awning. Warning, it's not stable. Ladies and gentlemen. It's like a patch of sweet flowers. That's the most rubbish thing. I mean, sweet flowers were everywhere, aren't they? The most common thing. There's a patch of them. Who did that? Who coded that? Is someone growing sweet flowers out here? Is this a little piggy pen? Do the piggies like sweet flowers? Like, look, there's baskets of actual vegetables, old rotten carrots or something. You know, give me. Oh, what's this? You Chuffing.
Punishment. Get him.
Get him. Blackpink, get him. Pink
Orders
venom.
given. Orders received.
Orders given. I should have missed that one.
Let it rain. Judgment.
Little kid squads. They're not quite all up to speed for combat yet.
Treasure chest.
They're not all up to speed for combat, but
Treasure chests.
they're nearly there. It's only Diona that's really lagging behind, but she's on her way. And then when they're all on combat ready, we'll run around with them a bit.
What?
Just how it happened. I think they're the kind of the coolest characters, and then I happened to get them. And I was like, that's streamer luck, that is. Obviously, I saved the primos for clean, didn't I? So I've guaranteed it. But along the way, we missed the 50-50 and hit Chi-Chi as well, so. You're right, Chi-Chi. Making funny noises. What am I supposed to be doing? Returning to Gahandra. I forgot even what I was doing. Returning to Gahandraville. I've run off all the way up there, look. Gahandraville. I'm going over here anyway. And no one can stop me. Except sometimes the internet goes off. But we're plugged in at the wall now, so that even can't stop me. Here we are. What's going on with E. Collie?
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
It was fine. You can shut up, Amir.
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
Exactly. You were all worried, weren't you, Amir? You were like, oh, you're new to the area. You won't be able to deal with it. Oh, the withering. Oh, going on about it. Just been down there, zipped it shut, and now I'm back. So, Forest Ranger me up some coffee, wouldn't you? Because the big chuffers need to talk.
Huh. Wait, is that?
It's Toucan. Toucan play at that game.
Oh no, Hypasia!
Hypasia? Would you call your toucan Hypasia? It's not even a good name for a duck, is it? Hypasia.
Huh?
At least a
What's
toucan.
wrong, Tighnari?
My
This
bird.
duskbird is Hypasia's designated
Duskbird.
courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes.
Woods code.
Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypasia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypasia resumed her meditation.
Oh, it's that lady.
She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well,
Woods code.
obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that.
Bit dodgy.
Needless to say, Hypasia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible.
All right.
I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
I'd better carry them, because if you give them to Paimon, she'll eat them on the way.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Yeah, that was a really good call, Palmer, actually. It doesn't make logical sense, but he's going to explain now that, oh, the cave is definitely not full of incense and rah-rah, and of course, I'm the best delivery person in Teviat, so...
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Oh, the medicine's working on me now.
So, how do you feel?
Fine, I'm fine.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Oh, it's magic medicine, mate.
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
How did you know?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat.
That sounds more like it. That sounds more like it. Hypasia meditation, similar to a Buddhist trance, but with shrooms. In real world? It is, isn't it? I suppose it is, yeah. And there's a lot of... I don't know if you caught my earlier broadcast today on Twitch, but I started it off by telling you about Harrot and Marrot in the city of Sumeru. There's a fortune teller with two cats, a black cat and a white cat. Look, there's the black cat and there's the white cat. Look, black cat and a white cat. And the fortune teller's got these two cats, and they're called Harrot and Marrot. And Harrot and Marrot are actually angels mentioned in the Quran who came down to heaven and fucked up and are hung upside down and teach people black magic.
My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
And here's me thinking that woman needed her rations quickly.
Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Maybe tell me when we get back from giving her rations.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
Yeah, I get it. I'm pretty important, I know, but this woman needs her rations.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypasia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of spirit borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
So you want me to go and ask Hypasia when I take her rations then? That'll be now then, will it?
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help
Who's this
us?
guy in the background?
Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
He's just having a listen in. He's just having a little listen. He's just there, just chilling. You alright, mate? We're having a bit of a talk here, having a bit of a, you know, this is a little circle of big cheeses. Like, mate, I mean, you're alright. Maybe you could go and see if anyone needs sweeping, see if coffee needs making in the back there, mate, or something, because me and Tighnari are talking about the fate of Teviat here, and it's one of these moments. It's like a, you know, I suppose he can be there as a witness for history, but like it's like one of these big moments, isn't it, in history, when Tighnari and the Traveller put their heads together, and I got to meet the World Tree and solve Teviat's problems. I mean, it's alright that you stood there in a way, isn't it? In a way it's alright, but it's a little bit rude, isn't it? Kind of Paimon floating magic, me visionless but can wield the elements. Tighnari is basically the boss around here, and he's an element person, and he can kick ass, and you know, he's got all this knowledge. And what are you doing? You just stood there. Can you make me a coffee or something? Is that... No?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Here's a Link cosplay lad again, and I'm going to be overrun with cups of coffee now, aren't I? Because here's somebody else that can go and fetch me a cup of coffee.
Please, wait here for a moment.
Me? Wait here? What are you on about? I need to go and take her rations. She's going to die. She's 3 lines on a page, mate. What are you on about? Wait here. I can wait here. No alacrity for the rations. I'm just waiting as well. What the fuck's going on? He's actually having me wait. I'll listen to Who Would Valiant Be.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypasia.
Oh, that's it
As
then,
well
yeah.
as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Good.
Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her.
I get it. I
Just
understand
show
how
it to
letters
her and
work.
she'll answer any questions you may have.
I understand how letters work. Show it to her, you fucking dickhead. Leave me alone.
No. I should be the one thanking you.
That's right.
You've both been a great help these last few days.
So if I could just get off and get her rations.
Hypasia should still be in the cave.
She's got a chronic illness. She's in a cave. I need to take her rations. Go and rescue Hypasia. Fucking should be...
Hypasia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Right, if there's anything wrong with her, badly wrong, I'm going to say it was his fault for talking me ear off. Fucking, I was ready with the rations, mate.
Hello? Hypasia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Paimon's always there with the plan. Clatter. What was that sound? It sounds like it's coming from inside the cave. Yeah, so Paimon doesn't know what's going on. She's in the cave. She's lying around, rolling around with some mushrooms on her or some shit. There she is, look. Is she okay? No, she's not okay, is she? She don't need food. Who's this? Fucking... It's that thing out of Xenoblade Chronicles crossed with a Tanuk. It's a Kokiri. It's a jelly bean. Like, what is it? I don't care what it is. Is it going to help her or is it going to get in my way? I don't know what it is. I blacked out as well now, apparently. We've all blacked out. I've got my face on.
There you are.
Here I am.
Hypasia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
Don't worry, we'll get to you in a minute, Hypasia. Then I know I'll just run over and give her a drink.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Okay, did we not come equipped? Because she would have thought...
Huh?
No?
Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
This is not good, is it? We're not doing very well at this. Helping Hypasia. She's going to suffer.
How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
I'm going to say relax, there's a logical explanation, but I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Like, maybe this is some, like, mind vision thing. Proceed onward and go through the tree hollow. Like, what? I come in the cave. She's there, she
Faster?
needs a drink.
Okay, faster.
That's there, don't know what that is.
Faster.
I've
Okay,
gone out,
faster.
and it's all changed. And there's no map now. Oh, there is a map. Where am I? Not on it. I'm not on it. It's like a Mario Kart course. Door of Resurrection. This is a domain then? Of some description?
Wow. This place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. Lights out.
Need to get Amber switched out, don't I?
You can't run. Yeah.
Wheel of life.
Wheel of Life.
No, my sword.
No, my sword.
Let me weave you a verse.
Let me weave you a verse. nice in here. What's she going on about? Oh, it's sort of telling me to go over here anyway. So, bouncy mushrooms in domains. You'll find them in the domains. They're mushrooms. But they're not that good, are they? They only take you a little bit far. But then you're supposed to ting on that, look. And I'm tinging on that, aren't I? And I'm ting, ting, ting. Tried to get to the special cave. I don't know what it was talking about. Is this the special cave? There's all sorts of shit going on. Am I supposed to get all the way to the top? Right. What? Investigating the quaint room. This is not a quaint room. This is a quaint room. It's brain damage. It's brain damage, this is. What's going on?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Come on, I was going with it. It's like that time we went. Sometimes you'll find primeval rosin and sealed paths correspond to them within domains. Collect 3 rosins within the domains to unlock the path. I don't want to have to do that. I don't even know what you're on about. What's in here then? I didn't go in here before, did I? Oh no, this is where I come in, yeah, it is. I'm tired now. I need to go up. Go me up. Come on then. Where's my T pinger? I'm kind of ping on one of those T pingers. There's one. Suck me up to there. Oh, this is up, isn't it? Oh, fucking look at it, it's confusing the piss out of me now. This way. I'm glad we got the yellow dots, because I would have just been confused. Now we're going down. That can't be right. So, ooh. What the fuck is this? Should have changed the team again. Got Baron Bunny.
Rain outlines your fate.
Punishment! Life goes on. Sacred name.
Fortune Preserver.
Judgment! No one escapes my sight!
Get him, get him, get him. Black venom. Pink venom. Get him, get him, get him. Get out of the way. It's taking a bit of time because I haven't really got
Ring cutter.
not hammering the things as fast.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Oh god.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
What's going on?
Time to act.
Guys, Orders given.
Orders received.
Let it rain. Judgment. Punishment.
I need my DPS characters on, really. I've got Rosie here, I suppose, but I need Klee. Klee's become a very strong damage dealer for me.
You can't run.
Because we're doing exploration, we've got Amber. Oh, it was because we had to use the arrows, wasn't it, for that Dendra thing.
Let me weave you a verse.
Shiver. Hey, go. Judgment.
Thank you. And the sun sets here. And now I'm just magically green and flying, so that's how, of course, you expect to get up there, isn't it? No surprises here. What's going on? Level 80, that doesn't look good, does it? Or that's me, I'm level 80, okay. I think I saw the health bar and I thought I'm going to have to fight this level 80. And it's me, I'm a level 80. Love that. Thanks. What's going on? I want to go up there, don't I? What the fuck? You're messing with me now, bro. You're messing. There we go. I'm going to have to take a quick bathroom break, so I need to quickly go to the bathroom. And I still don't know what's going on. Go look for a path to the upper level of the tree. I mean, we're not upper. Hello? I'm upper leveled right now. I'm really. Oh, it's down there, is it? It's lower than the upper. No. Where is it? It's over here. It's this. Of course, it's this. Everyone would know that. Now you need to go back where you came from, you chuffer. What? No, don't fall off, don't fall off. No. No. Fuck. Fuck no. Get me on there. Oh no. There it is, look, there it is. A mushroom for idiots like me who fall off. We can ping. Ping, ping, ping. No. Oh, you naughty chuffer. Ping me up there. Oh, you. This is brilliant. Yes. Yes. Jeremy Clarkson. Yes. Right. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom before we activate this. I got one for you. Elon Musk. I got one for you, Elon Musk. I was thinking about this. There's so much energy.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Shut up, you. There's so much energy in the world that we just let go to waste. Like, the warmth of our human bodies could be utilised, couldn't it? If you could just create something that takes warmth and turns it into, like, recycles it into energy. There's one for you, Elon Musk. Sort that out for me. Like, so much energy, though. The radiant energy of the sun just warms the whole world up, doesn't it? It's all energy. Just let it go to waste. I think in years to come, I think I'm pretty lucky to be able to play on a computer, lights on and all that shit. I think in years to come they're going to have, you know how people think about don't waste food because there's people going hungry? I think in years to come we'll have energy shortages to the point where people will think, I've got some mail, so where people will think, like in years to come they'll be like, making more, like our energy prices in the UK are going up quite considerably at the moment. Just makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just makes you think. Like generations will look back and say, God, look, like they have the lights on and the computer running at the same time, and look at all the energy they used to burn.
Each day to the fullest.
You know, the way we look back and
that is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Right, you know how we look back on previous generations and think, oh, it was like archaic. They used to burn all this coal, and like, they'll look back and say you had cars on the roads that burned petrol and used to fly around at 80 miles an hour being driven by humans. Like, they'll look back and think how silly we were. And I think energy will be one of those things. Our approach to energy and our, like we really kind of take it for granted. And then I think they'll go through an age where they'll end up, like, hopefully being able to take advantage of, like, the basic simple energies like wind, rain, solar and all that, and there'll be an abundance of energy, and they'll look back again and say, oh, do you remember they used to regulate energy?
Everything is negotiable except overtime.
They used to pay for the energy. They used to have shortages. But anyway, here we go. Oh, chuff. Had me that time. What's going on? Translate body heat to power. Right, that's gonna be good. That's my idea. That's a good idea, isn't it? Or any heat or any warmth. Like it's an energy gradient. I was thinking of it because I went to the bathroom and my piss is warm. But there's an energy gradient there. I'm just giving away my free energy. There you go. Have that. World. Here's some warmth. They'll look back on today and they'll be surprised.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
I don't look so good. What's wrong? Is my hair out of place? I fucking feel alright. Do I? I'm confused. What the fuck's going on? I'm not allowed out there. Oh, I know what this is. Line the bugger up, look. That's it, isn't it? That is it, you fucking dickhead. I've got to stand there. Investigate the corridor on the other side. Oh, it's a bit weird and scary now. V to navigate. Well, that's turned into a picture. What the fuck? This is creepy, actually. It's a bit like a horror movie. No, cancel. I can't change the people. I've got to use Amber all the way. I've got to use Amber all the way. Nope. Fucking chuff this. Whose idea was this? What the fuck is going on? Lily Pond. Just gonna press T all the time until I not press T anymore. T me. Press T, go on up there. Oh god. Look who it is again.
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
You dickhead. That's what I'd say. I'd just go like that. You dickhead. Oh, Paimon, everywhere we go, we get the smell of Abyss Herald, don't we?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
You've not got your head sorted out, have you? Look, where's your... Is that your neck or is it your face? What's going on with that? Are we having a fight? Oh, we're going to fight. Fucking dickhead.
Rain outlines your
I haven't
fate.
even got... My, you know, where's my Klee? I've got Amber. Amber's going to have to do. Level 70 Amber. She's alright. Should add some utility to the team that we didn't realise we would need.
Opening box.
Have I got tie tricks? Keep pressing the buttons. Listen to him, Eggy. Get him, black, pink venom. Get him. Straight to your dome. Your dome? Like your head. Like they went when they talk about shooting the guns to your dome. Your head dome.
Time to act. No, my sword. You can't run. Punishment.
Go, Baron Bunny.
Go, Baron Bunny. Oh, he likes that Baron Bunny. But he likes it. He's well into it. Dickhead.
Judgment.
How many times have we kicked your ass anyway, you knobhead? Are you keeping tally? Are you keeping score? 'Cause it's more than 1-0, isn't it? It's more than 1-0.
Power of Gugwa.
How many times have we kicked your ass? Come confident to the omen, Abyss Herald.
Wheel of life.
Big wanker.
You can't run.
How many times have we stomped on your head? Huh. Black, pink venom. Get him.
You can't run.
Lights out, mate. Time for your nanites. You're doing your spinny arms again, are you? So what's this now? What's that? Oh, good job I ran away.
Sacred name.
Fortune Preserver. Got to do my arms.
No escape.
What's going on? He's got a shield that I can't kill. Right, this seems to be like unkillable now. He's cheating me again.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Oh, it was a different one. It's a different one.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before,
Do you want a cough
your
sweet?
good fortune was bound to end sooner or later.
Do you need a cough sweet?
It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
Oh yeah, weak and powerless just fucking bashed your head in.
Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Look, can we get on with it?
His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug. Only to be stepped upon. The bones of the family which drive you to secret are utterly gone. Your
We're laughing at you over here, you abyss dickhead.
Today will be your last. Now die!
But we got a light. Die, did you say? Come on then. No? Oh, I'm actually dying. I was going ready to crack at him. Have a crack on him. Let's go. No. I thought I was just going to crack on him. Crack, back. No. I've disappeared. She's still poorly. No one gives a shit about old... I forgot completely about old stuff. You know, we were out looking for water, weren't we? Found water, straight off, first thing we did. Found some water, forgot about her though, didn't go back for her.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypasia anywhere out here.
Wait, what about...
Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
She's fucked Paimon, we didn't even give her any food or nothing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
I don't know. Did you do that? I zoned out. What is the food? It's some... Are they meatballs? Mushrooms? A leaf? A leaf? Must be for decoration or some shit. A leaf. A big leaf. No one's going to want to eat the big leaf. Save that for pudding. And what's that? I don't know. Some saucepany thing. Don't know what this big slab is. Anyway, we shouldn't be piddling around. We should be feeding it to her.
Oh, guess that makes sense. She does look kind of rough at the moment. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Really, Paimon, because it's been a while. I was saying that 20 minutes ago, you dickhead. What's going on? No one gives a shit. Go on, let's sort her out then. Let's sort her out. She's going to be dead by now.
Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Can we? We just take it. After giving the semi-conscious Hypasia some water and fruit juice. Now we're seeing through her eyes, which is weird.
Tighnari, is that you?
It's not Tighnari. No, he sent... Ah, you see, yeah, he sent... Alright, I'm saving of Mondstadt. Niue Chising, honorary nobility. Paimon, fill her in. Do the introduction. They call me Gravekipper. I'm the traveller. They call me the traveller. I'm more than a traveller. They call me Gravekipper. Anyway, hello, nice to meet you, Hypasia.
Huh?
I just recently killed the Shogun.
It's okay. You can relax, Hypasia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I forgot about the letter as well. If it wasn't for Paimon, I'd have forgot about that as well. So here we go. Just doing some meditating of our own here.
I see. So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Oh, now comes the apology. Now that we saved your life.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Just say yeah, we did, yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
That's not like you, Paimon.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Fruit perverts.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Weird.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh, like the little round creature like a cabbage.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Oh, you thought you were nuts? No, we're both nuts, Hypasia. Welcome to my world. You tell Hypasia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
Or it's almost like you just wanted to repeat it for us, Paimon, but yeah.
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
They dragged me into the dream. The green man can only be seen by the kids and adults can't see them. That's what the little green men.
So, Hypasia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Little beans.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, My heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
This is all in-game assets. This is not an animation. This is just in-game assets, but with a filter over it to make it look like the past.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
I'm not sure I like these little green things, these little bean men. I'm not sure I like them because the facile smile on the face, they're almost like an emoji or something, aren't they? They're a little bit childish. Are they trying to make this game more appealing to a younger audience with this, or what? Because they're a little bit kokiri, they're a little bit like the little Koroks and their little bean hat men, like, yay, little minions. They remind me of the Minions. They can just fuck off.
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Yeah, alright.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
All this making you go to sleep and messing with you while you're asleep. They're little... I suppose if they made them more sinister, they'd feel a lot more sinister, but...
I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
So I suppose they've got to have a big smile face to, you know, guaranteed we're good, we're nice. Are they nice because they've got a big smile face? Maybe they're baddies. Maybe they're messing with you while you're asleep.
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Whatevs.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Are you still hungry?
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Oh my god, we still haven't given her the fucking rations.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
Oh what, you not picked it up and just give it to her anyway?
Looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
Okay.
Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypasia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
What? Oh, okay, thank God. I thought it was going to make me do a sweet madame and a thing, and I was going to be like, I can't be arsed.
Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it.
We will wash the box, apparently.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypasia.
Who's now been waiting like a day and a half for us to just serve her the rations. I'm going to switch out Amber just now, just in case we get into a combat situation, and I would rather have... Collie can help.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
Right, you. Here's your dinner.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Shut up. Right. This is Genshin Impact all over, right? They've sent me to take her lunch. We've just arrived at bear in mind, if I hadn't spent 2 days running around, I've just arrived at Sumeru. I want to go and run around. I want to go and have a look at the city. Don't do that. Chill here for a bit and talk to Collie and find out about Collie. Alright, I've done that. Alright, I've done that. Now, let's find out a little bit about this chuffer with the ears. Alright, I've done that. Now let's go and talk to Hypasia and take her a lunch. But you can't take her a lunch because you've got to go on some brain damage, like hallucination caused by the bean men who... And after all of this, I still haven't got... I'm still here in the cave with Hypasia, and now we're talking about cooking. So if there's anything else, Hypasia, can we leave it now? Are we finished here, Hypasia? I don't need you to compliment me on my cooking. I want quest finished. I want my books. I want my primos, and I want to get on with the rest of Sumeru. What's this now? Give her the box. I tell Hypasia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Oh, so now we're a super meditator. We're a super meditator. We're pretty good at all the stuff. I quite like this as well in games. In games, it's quite a common feature. You've got like this wide range of like abilities, and you're good at everything. Like in real life, I don't know if I'd be good at everything like that. But just arrived on the scene, first go at meditating, bang, straight to Irminsul. Some people spend their whole lives and never successfully connect. Day one, in my diary, day one, connected with Irminsul. Meditation done. Completed. Oh, have you done meditation? Yeah, I've completed the game. I'm waiting for the DLC. What do you mean? Oh, day one I saw Irminsul. Day two I went into this huge fucking vision. I went up in the air and in these little rooms, and it was like, really? These people's hearts are crushed. Spent the night. She's a bit cross. You can see it in her face. She's been trying to connect with Irminsul for 3 days. It nearly killed her. Dream is RNG, bro. It ain't easy to get to Irminsul. It's pay to win. Basically, we've arrived on the scene. I'm telling you. We've arrived on the scene, and we're the... I just think it's funny that she's telling us they spend their whole lives. Their whole lives. You know, they get old, so they're withering away. If only I could see the Irminsul just once. We're in day one. Poof. Irminsul up the chuffer. Irminsul out the rumpole, mate. I got me and Irminsul. Pictures of me and Irminsul at the beach. Me and Irminsul playing 2-player cooperative Call of Duty. Got tired of Irminsul. Had to put Irminsul on silent on the ringer on the old phone. Got tired of Irminsul. Saw Irminsul so often that summer that I got fed up of it. Is Irminsul this and Irminsul that? Oh, you've waited your entire life? Sorry. Probably not going to go back bothering with Irminsul again. I'm so bored of it these days. Oh, you waited your entire life?
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
They didn't swipe enough, yeah. They didn't swipe enough. Irminsul paid to win confirmed. I don't swipe at all. And what I did was, I've got a good system, is that I stream, and I sent a tweet with my UID to Hoyoverse and said, hi, I'm a streamer, please can I have streamer luck? And what that does is, at Hoyoverse, I'm sure they've got a button. I don't think they have to watch every episode, I think they've just got a button. This account is now a streamer account. Chick, click, click. And that's why I got all the little ones that I wanted, but I ran all the way to Pity, and it was really exciting, and it went down to the wire, but I did get Klee. And all the little ones I wanted. And in reflection, I got quite good luck. But it did go down to the wire, and I did spend all my free-to-play primos. So I think that's the way they're gonna string me out. But Irminsul, yeah, Irminsul. I think I've got a bit here in my pocket actually. Oh no, I think I left it in my other jeans. Ah, it's just a bit of Irminsul, isn't it? I think I've got 2 or 3 in the cupboard at home. Old ones wrapped up, in a box with all the other wires, the phone chargers. The old plug for a system that you don't, like the funny round plug for the system that you don't have anymore, but old power pack for that, and the Irminsul in there. I think it's in there anyway.
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Here was Irminsul at the back of my sock drawer, maybe.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Yeah, ooh, it's like looking into the earth bumhole. We can... I remember once when I sold my car, I had to go through the glove box and get all the crap out of the glove box, and there was the old book, you know, the book about the car book. You never look in it, it's just a book about the car, you never look in it, it's a car book. Got that, some old CDs, half a chewy bar, and there was some Irminsul down there as well, I think. An old bit of Irminsul in the glove box. Me and Irminsul. It's Irminsul this and Irminsul that. Were you meditating there? Sorry, I didn't want to disturb your meditation. Let me have a sniff of that. Whoa, bang! Sorry, I just was me and Irminsul was just in the clouds, riding on a cloud with Irminsul there for a minute. When you're meditating, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb your meditation. Just me and Irminsul need to find somewhere to sit. Sorry, what?
Naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
That's what Irminsul said.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
Super sensitive, Paimon. Let's get it right.
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro-Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
Okay.
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects.
Over my head, mate. That's above my pay grade, all those long words. All I'm hearing is that I met the...
Not to worry, though.
I met the
It appears you've
Irminsul.
already fully recovered.
Have I? Does it appear that? You know, it was you that needed to recover, you dickhead. We're here saving your life. I'm recovered. You've been asleep in a cave for 3 days trying to find the Irminsul, and all you found is an old shoe. Whereas with me... I've got photo albums of me and the Irminsul. Old photo albums when I was a kid, me and the Irminsul, when we were kids.
Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro-Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
I've got an old PlayStation memory card with Irminsul on it. That, you know, I still keep it because it's my Irminsul on that PlayStation memory card. But I don't still have a PlayStation.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
She's willing to put up with pounding headaches for the rest of her life to be able to connect with the Irminsul, whereas I don't have to put up with anything, do I? I don't. No headaches for me. Just got it on speed dial.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
In fact, they gave me an app. I got the Irminsul app on my phone. Do you want to see it? Oh, you can't, because you haven't meditated properly.
I am a researcher after all.
Yeah, pretty rubbish one if you haven't met the Irminsul.
As a member of the Rataoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings.
The little beanie man was
But
there.
there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
My question is, just because a beanie man's got a big smile and toddling around like a little cheerful beanie man, is it not sinister that it's been going in your mouth while you're asleep and leaving its residues, fruit residues? I mean, it is a fruit. So what is that in your mouth? Is that fruit juice? But it's a fruit, isn't it? It's a big, like, wobbly fruit thing. So is it fruit juice? Is it okay that we eat fruits in front of the beanie man? Is it naked? Is it going around naked? Like, am I asking the right questions here? Just because it's got a big smile painted on. Like, if I was a pedo and I went around with a big... Not me, you. Not you. You're not a pedo. None of us are pedos. If that little fruit thing was a pedo and it was going around as a pedo and it said, look, kids don't like this what, I don't know what kind of expression pedos would pull. Like that. Kids don't like this. It's not appealing to kids. The main thing is to appeal to the kids, if anything. So I'm going to go with the big smile today. Paint that on. Big smile. Wobbly fruit dude. Hey. Have you had your fruit shoot today, kids? Hey. Have you had your fruit? Just get this in your mouth, you little fuckers. Like, that doesn't sound so good anymore, does it? Little fruit dude. Little pedo fruit. So, Don't know why it's just taken for granted they're alright. And bear in mind, every other sentient being we run into in Sumeru thus far, we've been basically required to attack and kill. That includes most humans. So all these little fruit dudes get a free pass. I don't like to kill the piggins and the duckins and all that, but the little fruit dudes got a big smile. And you've been asleep in this cave and they've been in your mouth with their little...
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers.
Do you want me to ask it? Because I'm seeing it next Thursday for a game of pool.
Only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful.
Aww.
Or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
So it's going to break your brain and you can't do it properly. And yet, sitting next to you on this log, Captain Irminsul over here. me and Irminsul, we were going on a caravanning break for a couple of days. I could tell them all about you if you want. Going to be seeing the Irminsul. In the back of one, you got like those cupboards in your house, and you've got like some paprika, and you've got like some thyme, and you've got some maybe like garam masala or some turmeric, and you've got all these things in little jars in the cupboard. And at the back, you've got 3 or 4 little jars, and you don't really cook with them very often. And if you did try to, you'd be a bit like, is this? I got one of those with Irminsul.
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
I think it's done something to my brain, to be honest, love.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
What's this thing doing, the little wanker? Get his head, get him, put him on his head. He's peeping on us. He's peeping up my knickers.
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Well, now you ballsed it up straight away because those little jelly people are in your head. So you're not alone. The little jelly man was there.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypasia?
Of course I do. Especially during
Of course I do.
Pitch black with no moonlight.
Aren't you afraid of the risk?
Silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby.
But that little neighbor is a living being that's fucking with you. You're supposed to be on your own when you meditate.
I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon.
Believe what you like, brain damage.
But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
Put you to sleep while they're fiddling with you, you mean?
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
Sounds messed up.
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
I don't know. Feels pretty... That's one of the reasons... Actually, this is like kind of heavy, but it's one of... This whole thing's been a bit heavy today. One of them's got psychological problems because of the Fatui. This one's got brain damage from meditating with jelly people sticking their fruits in their mouth. It's all a bit heavy. But like in my dreams, it feels so important when I'm trying to wake up that I complete the task in dream. That I'm like in whatever I'm not anything specific. Like there are different things that I dream about all the time, and like it doesn't have to be anything specific, but it feels logical what I'm doing. It doesn't feel like completely bananas. It feels like, no, I need to get this done. Like, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? Reminds me of the dream I saw from the... It reminds me of when I was having that dream with... I've forgotten the thing's name now.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
I forgot the name of that thing that I'm supposed to be big friends with, the tree thing. I've forgotten its name.
I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming.
Okay, Hypasia. Okay, I think we've done enough talking to you now, Hypasia. Okay.
I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia,
Tell me
and
all
went
about
on
it.
to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Do you want some chips?
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again.
Little bean.
It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again.
Bit of a worry.
Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
I don't really...
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm not looking at you as if you lost your mind, Hypasia, talking to the beans in the garden.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Irminsul, that's it. Me and Irminsul.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now.
Irminsul.
All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
Yeah, I've been within the Irminsul itself, mate. Forget just hanging out with Irminsul. I've been within the Irminsul itself.
World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Guess you're going to have to do some research.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
Ascending this Satyava, and it's like, is it Hinduism or is it Buddhism that she's on about? I think it's Buddhist sounding stuff, isn't it? It's Buddhist sounding stuff. We've already got loads of Buddhist things in Genshin Impact. Genshin himself was a big Buddhist monk. Mount Sumeru is a Buddhist concept.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypasia. I'm never coming back here again.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors.
That's right.
Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Not gonna get any more of my cooking.
Now that we know Hypasia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
I think so, Paimon, yes. At least get out of here, because this place is just fucking giving me the creeps. Run, just run. She's like off her box. She's in that tent and she's off her box. What's going on now? They wanted me to look up there? At the statue, maybe? Maybe because sometimes, like, it really wants me to ping on that, so I'm going to ping on that. Maybe because sometimes, like, you know, maybe it's coded in that you do the statue. For reasons. For reasons. Do I need to do this? What am I doing? I'm going back over there. Maybe I should have teleported to the statue. I don't know. Look, here's a chuffer with his head scratching. Eremite mercenary. What are you doing? For rush... Huge mushrooms. Everyone's seen them. Rukkhashvara mushrooms. So... He's looking to sell them. To make some money. Mushrooms. And he's going to try and get a vision out of mushrooms. So, like, I don't know what's going on over here by the cave. It's not good. This thing, look, there's a stone. Right, how about this? How about this?
There's still a long road ahead.
I've got a dendro character now. How about that? Have a bit of that. We're off to Gahandra Village. Gahandra Village we go. And you can't teleport straight in. You have to go through this little bit of rigmarole. We're off to Gahandra Village. Gahandra Village we go. And when you get up here, you have to go around here and pick this flower over here. And then you go over here and shut up, you. Get off. Leave me alone.
Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
This is more like it. Everyone's having a row. In fact, I should run over there and just, like, barge into them, and they'll all scatter slightly, and then they're right on the edge. Look, it's dangerous. They could trip over those ropes. Someone could fall off. It's all sorted for you then, all of a quick sudden, isn't it, Tighnari? No one will say that anyone barged into anyone, will they? Because it's all been sorted, isn't it, Tighnari? No one's going to... Who's this? Gollum, the researcher. These researchers don't know what's going on.
I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones.
Do you
but isn't it
understand that,
evident
yeah?
that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
We've got to come here and get involved in this. Buddhist is the evolution of Hinduism, similar to Jews to Christians. Don't tell that to the Jews and Christians. They'll say, oh no. It's not an evolution of Judaism. Well, Jesus was a Jew, wasn't he? So, it's all connected. I understand you're a forest watcher. Like, they're getting eggy with our friend Tighnari, and we've got to run in, get in on Tighnari's side and show him that he's not stood there on his own, and that these researchers can't push him around. Come on.
As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul.
Oh.
How could you possibly refuse?
If it's Irminsul that we're talking about, how can anyone let this... I've got to run in, push him in right in the face like that. Push him in the face. Listen, mate, I've just been in the Irminsul, within it. So if it's Irminsul we're talking about, you need me on the table. I'm on the board. Chairman of the board. I'm talking now. Researcher Gulam, go and get in that cave with that woman, you.
Keep your emotions in check.
Or you get in your own cave.
Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
There's an elderly statesman here. Kaja. Haravat. He's a sage.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation.
He's a sage and the other researcher's an onion.
I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Harappatai
Sage and
have
onion.
any need of someone like me?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
He doesn't like going to the
And
city.
how long will I be required to stay?
He doesn't like going to the city. He says it's too loud for his ears. He might have anxiety issues. He doesn't like the city. He likes it out in the woods.
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
What?
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Peppy, he's telling him.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Yeah, well, that told them then. Away with you. Come all the way down here for that, did you? They just brushed past them on the way there, look. Caught a funny look off them.
Tighnari, what was that all
Oh,
about?
I caught what he was about. I got the gist.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypasia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
I've already been there, mate, but whatevs.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali
Oh, that was it,
and
yeah.
ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
I forgot what we was. I went up to Sumeru City, forgot why we were there.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Good call, Paimon.
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been
I look different.
fairly
Maybe it's my
short,
beard.
and most of my acquaintances are researchers.
Could be the beard. How's that? Is that different? Without the beard. Cats. Hello, capital K.
How
It's quite
about
late at night.
this? I'll
Quite
write you a
tired.
letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
All right.
Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
He's saying we need to say goodbye to Collie. I'm wondering if that piece of technology is a bit like the shaker slate, a bit like, you know, modern tech, but sympathetic to organic and ancient themes. That might be interesting. It's okay. That's okay. We need to say goodbye to Collie.
That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Collie before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Little training area. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, mate. Go walking. Just walking. There's Collie. Oh, wait. We do need Amber. We need Amber. Because it's a friend. Innit? It's a friend.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Reporting. Reporting for duty. That's her friend. Look up there. Take your little photo of you and your friend. You and your friend.
I've been waiting for you two.
Yeah. Been off with the I've forgotten the name of it now. This tree thing. They meditate for ages to try and get there, and I just poffed it in one. What have you been up to?
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Collie. We're headed to Sumeru City.
What are these storylines? Yeah, they're my bad beard is bad. Needs a shave. These storylines are getting a bit weird, aren't they? Like we've got. I can't even begin to explain what happened today. I'm actually a bit at a loss myself. I know we went to take someone their lunch because she was nearly dead. But when we got there, I think what happens is, and I was supposed to be immune to this incense. But I think what happens is, so in combination with the incense and the little bean men, and you go in a dream, and then in the dream, you're in the tree. And the tree's pretty important for some reason. That woman in the cave was well on about the tree. I don't know. Anyway, take care of yourself, Collie. We'll see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all.
That's true.
It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
That's right. What's your condition? Oh yeah, I forgot what you said. You had a degenerative scales condition or something, didn't you? Is that why you got one leg up and one leg down? Are you covering up your scales? Let's not ask her these questions, that's rude.
And, well, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met.
No, I don't know, it's alright.
I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Well, I do, still would do, but I guess other people might not, so I get it, yeah. And, yeah, you are a normal friend. You don't need my sympathy. Everyone needs sympathy for different reasons, Collie, so you have a reason, but it's not just so, like, it's a weird thing to say you don't need my sympathy at all. Like, you don't need it, but you still have it, like, because I'm human. Like, you know, you should still be sympathetic to me because I've had to fuck around all day taking this woman this fucking lunch.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
It's similar, isn't it? Like, you've got a degenerative condition that's going to ruin your life, and I had to take that woman on lunch. So.
There's no need to apologize, Collie. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Well said, Paimon.
Before you leave, I have something for you.
For me? Now, there is a possibility that it's an outside chance. It's an outside chance. Let me just get more comfortable. Squeaky chair now. It's an outside chance. I've been sitting here for a while and the cushion's gone all flat. It's an outside chance, but she could hand over a dendronosis, couldn't she? She's got something for me. Dendronosis. On the scale of what could be good and what's not so good, and, you know, there's a possibility, it's very unlikely, but it'll top out at dendronosis. Then we don't have to go to Sumeru and fuck about. She's got the dendronosis. Collie had it. She gave it to us.
Oh? What is it?
It's all about the friends we made along the way. Meanwhile, Genshin gamers, I want my primos. But maybe, the primos are the friends we made along the way. Or maybe it's Amber.
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
It's a recipe for pita pockets. It's not so bad. It's, you know, not going my little collection of recipes, but I mean, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I was hoping for a gnosis, so it's not quite up there on the scale with gnosis, but I'll put it on the list of presents that I got. It'll go right in there on the list of presents that I have received in my time. Right in there on the list. Thanks, Collie, for an item that I have received.
Yay! Thanks, Collie. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
That's it. You see, give a man some pitas. Give a man, sexist. Give a person some pitas and you feed them for the day. But teach them how to make their own pitas, and you force them into a life of scrunching around for pitta ingredients so they can eat. They give a man, it's a man, sexist. Give a person a fish and they got a fish and they eat the fish, all sorted. But give them a fishing rod and they can catch their own fish and they never have to bother you again. Except they have to go out fishing and it's a right chuffer. Maybe they don't want to do any fishing. Maybe if you imagine this, you shut down the fishing industry, wholesale, bang, no more fishing, but you give everyone a fishing rod. It's not going to fucking work, is it? Is it? You're saying that barristers can't eat fish? They got loads of money. They're going to pay someone else to get their fish. Give a man a fish, give him a fishing rod. It's sexist anyway. Give me the pitta recipe and I can make my own pittas. But why don't you just give me fucking 500 pittas, call it square. In fact, why don't you start making pittas now, and when I come back, 'cause you can wrap them up in that little packages, can't you? When I come back, I want to see 50 on the desk. I've been talking to, I've forgotten the name of it now. Big tree, big upside down tree. So I'm a big cheese. Next time I come back, I want to see 50 pittas all wrapped up on that desk, all ready to go. Paimon's coming to collect.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Oh, of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Collie, bid you both farewell. please visit Gandharville again.
You'll
The
give him,
rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
you'll give a man a rod. What's a gnosis? You need to ask Yai Miko. The gnosis is in the gods, something to do with the gods, and it's like a little chess piece, and each god has one, and it's like power. We're on a mission. We're on a mission to sort of meet our brother at some point, but along with that mission, we've seen gnosis after gnosis stolen by the Fatui. So I just, at this juncture, at this point, I'm straight in on it. If I can sniff out a gnosis, I'm grabbing it for me. I know they want it, and I know they're baddies, and I saw them take Ventis, and it was a real struggle. So, top of the shopping list, gnosis. Next, fishing rod. Well, not for me, I'm vegan. In fact, that wouldn't even work for me, would it? Give a vegan a fish, they're not going to eat it, they're going to put it back in the sea. So, give them a fishing rod, they're going to not use that, and then... Now where are we? Wasted your time making a fishing rod, if anything. Who made the fishing rod? Do they need fish? They're giving out their fishing rods. It's not an economy, is it? Handing out fishing rods. How about fishing tackle? I bet it's a ruse. I bet they're sponsored by the fishing tackle industry, aren't they? Sponsored by fishing line. If only we could sell more fishing line, because people are buying it for fishing and then occasionally for a murder, and that's about it. So if only we could find a new market for fishing line. A new market for fishing line, like an entire new market. Well, sell a bit more at least. I need kids want to go to Disneyland for Christ's sake, Trevor. And fishing line doesn't sell itself. We've got to do something.
Guys.
Because there's the people who use it for fishing. Check this out, this is Dendro. It makes a lamp. And it doesn't do anything. And it's just a lamp. It's like a pleasant looking green lamp. And that's it. It's like the most rubbish thing that's ever happened. That ability is the equivalent of noodles, like ramen noodles or super noodles. Yeah, like ramen super noodles. That talent there is the equivalent of when you open the bag. Some of there's little bits, and they sometimes come out of the bag when you open it like that, and you get the noodles come out. Oh, you fucking little broken bits of noodles, or there's some left in the bag. It's the equivalent of them. That's the power. Oh, there's some little noodles. Some little drop. That's that power. Same level of power. What's going on? Where's my enemies? Why is the music playing and baddies across? Don't know what's happening. The music's really going though. It's a little bit somewhere between Ireland and India. It's flying over to the tree now. Inviting looking tendril. So I thought I'd have a go over. Favourite character, Tighnari Shogun. Still in the meta. Dendro MC is strong now. I mean, I don't care about it. I'm not competing with anyone, so I'm not being rude to you here, obviously, but I don't care about the meta, because I'm interested in your telling me about what it is, but I don't care myself to need to use it.
Is this an answer from this world?
It just doesn't matter to me at all, but the new Dendro team comp, I like the idea of having different comps and playing with the different, I definitely like that. Playing with the different... A city rock? A sitting rock? Playing with the different elements is loads of fun, and the different... Sorry, I don't care about the meta. Oh, the meta's this, oh fuck you, I don't care. I don't care about what you're saying, I'm a big cheese. No, what I meant was, it doesn't affect my gameplay, so I'm not worried about having to follow it, but I am interested in learning what they're saying about the current state of the meta. Is a better way to say it. It's just I'm really tired, so I just said I don't care about the meta. And I haven't got any Dendro characters either, just the Gravekipper. But I tell you what, that lamp is the fucking worst thing in the world. It's like, I'll tell you what, if you took off one of your socks, and just went and threw it out the window, and there was someone walking past outside, and the sock come and just hit them, that's the equivalent of that special power. Like, what was that? Someone threw a sock. That's the effect it gives. Gravekipper's new Dendro power, the super one, the special that you have to build up and use, the green lamp. It's like have you ever dropped a tin, like a tin of tinned goods, like tinned goods? You ever drop one on your foot? That's more powerful. So it's not that. It's not like that. It's like a plastic bag floating in a puddle, and when you step in the puddle, it kind of gets attached to your foot. It's got about the same power level as that little green lamp. So I'm not, at the moment, I'm not enamoured with Dendro. It doesn't really do anything for me. I've got this leaf sword, but you know, remember this fire bow. So they've got a lot to compete with, this new Dendro thing. Because like, you remember this?
You can't run.
Ice lance. And now leaf blower sword. So I don't know. If you MC ultimate with water, the lamp will get bigger. Oh! Okay. If I hydro it up, it will interact. Okay, I'm prepared to concede that it can be cooler if it's even more interactive. That sounds cool. And it gets better. Because it'd have to get better, because at the moment it's a fucking green lamp. And what? Hang on, wait though. The vegan making fun of the leaf sword? Yeah. Vegans can electrocute too. Vegans can electrocute and vegans can electrocute and blow things up.
Catch up on my.
I can still like cool things and not cool things. Leaf sword. You can cut yourself on a really sharp. You know, you get a paper cut. Cut yourself on a nice sharp bit of paper. But like, you know, this debate club is not going to look cooler if it was made of cardboard, is it? Chuffing leaf sword. Here we go, look. This is how it works, look. You activate this with it. Activate! It's not even dangerous, is it? Leaf sword. I mean, you've ever been in some leaves? So, that's what I'm saying. Could go over there and get that chest, don't want to. Come back another time. That's what I'm saying. Am I running to Sumeru City? Is that what I'm doing? I'm actually doing it. I might as well then go on. T minus. Ping me over there. And I'll have this chest. With my leaf blower. You ready, little mushrooms? Scatter. They don't like it. They don't care for it. They're not that worried, really.
Punishment.
But that, they're gonna.
Judgment.
That's gonna.
Propagate.
Propagate. Propagate.
Get him.
Profligate. What's she going on about? She should. In the other one, she says wind basher or something, so she should just say leaf blower. Ha. She knew we were listening.
You can't run. Hey.
Amber's going to come into her own. Look.
No one escapes my sights.
They're not going to like that. If anything, burning's going to be their least favourite one. Isn't it? Big mushroom. Big wizard hat mushroom. Living bad fungus. Bad. If anything, bad fungus. Scatter. Scatter like leaves on the wind. With my powerful leaf blower sword. And if you're not careful, After a while, I'll switch on the green lamp. It's the equivalent of just, you know, one of those, you know, at a party, you get one of those things and you're blowing it, it goes, doo. It's just one of those. And saying, okay, we're having a party now.
Lights out.
And you just got one of those. And that's it. No jelly, no ice cream, none of that. Just
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
You blow it once. Doo, and that's it. Leaf blower. Green lamp. I've got my green lamp charged up though, so everyone had better watch right out. And no one had better give me any shit, because I'll switch on the green lamp. I've got, hang on, let me change the bulb. Let me just change the bulb. Okay, ready, I'm ready. Switch on the green lamp. Oh, there we go, look. Why don't they unlock their own teleporters? Why are these, like, waiting for the traveller? Until this day, this had remained in the landscape, locked. Until the day the traveller arrived. All of a sudden, teleportation available to the masses. It's a bit like Elon Musk crossed with Tesla, isn't it? No, he is Tesla, but not, I mean Nikola Tesla, the old dude. It's a village full of children. I'm not going to talk to them first. I'm going to talk to the elders first, because I don't look like a pedo. Serafi, travelling merchant. Ashila, eremite mercenary. This is the city of Sumeru. Welcome for the first time, computer game player, to the city of Sumeru. It's not my first time. I've been here before, you chuffer. Have you? You weren't supposed to. You're supposed to do it in the order.
City! We finally made it!
Because otherwise Paimon sounds silly when she says that, doesn't she now? But
oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
What?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Ha, that's where you're wrong, Panna.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because I haven't got a head thing.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
I don't know what you're on about.
But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
It's a bit confusing.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tighnari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
No, he's really cheerful about it, but it's kind of sinister to have my brain hooked up to the Matrix, isn't it?
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Drop mine. Sorry. Oops. Trod on it. Oops. Oops. Won't be using that.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
You see, don't forget full Paimon. This is going to burrow into my brain and download my brain to the terminus, and then it's like a collective consciousness device. I don't like it. Leave it
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
All right, I'll try that.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
She's doing it. But it's working for me. Oh, she's got her own one.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
The internet in my brain.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
Hang on, I think I just got a pop-up. Honestly, got a pop-up on my left eye. I can't see anything. Just give me a minute.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
All right, thanks.
Okay, now that we're in, We can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try.
Look, Paimon's doing it. She's just in. She's got it on her head. She don't care. She's doing it. She's got her eyes closed.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Collie was telling us.
Fair play.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Maybe I'll ask something else.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
I don't know. I think why didn't he answer my question? Lesser Lord could. I don't know, man. Like,
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru?
maybe. Lesser Lord. There wasn't anything I didn't already know. I'm having to think anyway, and this Chuffer's coming now, so. Oh, he's gone.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
And the final one. Many bright dots. I can't focus. Feelings of affection, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety. It's how they feel about the Archon.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
People feel like that about their
like
Archon.
The people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Alright, she's explained it.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tighnari recommended.
Well, that would be the one when the morning Paimon.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Never ending.
Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Chapter 3, Act 1 of Through Mists of Smoke and Forest Dark, Trail of the God of Wisdom. Chapter 3, Act 1. I don't really want to like crack on any further. Like, I thought it'd just be like. I'm looking at the wrong thing. On this. In order to compete in Graven Innocence, in order to do this and get some primos and a nice hat and a collie, we're getting her for free, look. As long as I do this. How'd you do this? Complete the prerequisite quest, the trailer. Quick start, you can't do it, you've got to do the Archon quest. Okay. Alright, no wait, there's a quick start. I don't want to do that though. Shit, I pressed the quick start button. I didn't want to do it. I didn't even read what the quick start warning was. There is actually a way to do it. I thought you had to. I want to do the prerequisite quest. I want to do it in order. And that's this, anyway. So I thought this would be quick and then you get into it, but it's not. It's fucking long. Are we going to go up and listen to this dude do all he's talking about, the troubled artisan? I'm not in the mood for that right now. I think like, I've done nearly a 3-hour stream. And I'm coming towards the end of it, so if it's going to kick off and take a lot longer... What's going on there? Hang on. You sell a load of fruit and veg, and I've just found some fruit and veg and I've had it and it's free. I'm not buying your peas. Now am I? Or your cinnamon sticks. Or your delightfully shaped dipping selection. Or these dog treats. Ginger, it might be ginger. And we're back here with Harriet and Marrett. And this is where we started the episode. Isn't it? You. Isn't it? You. You didn't see that coming, did you, fortune teller? You. Hey? Didn't see that coming. started the episode, and it was on the last episode that I started here. So it's a big circle in 2 episodes. It's a 2-episode circle. It makes sense to me in my brain, so fucking...
Harut, Marut, you must resist the power of temptation.
Let me show you the power
Spring forth!
of the green lamp. It's quite tasteful. Look at it there. Green, floating. The green lamp doesn't even scare the cats. Doesn't even scare the cats. She's doing fortune telling, and she's got handbags for sale. Which is a bit weird. And sorry, stepping on your stuff. And she's got a little. You'd think she would need a little, little desk with a little bit of. I don't know what the bottles are for. A little bit of writing paper, some little quill. But then what's this? Weighing scales. What are the weighing scales for? What are you doing that requires weights and measures in small denominations? Nabia, fortune teller. What's coming? What's in these bags?
Marut, you must resist the power.
What happens is the product comes in these boxes, packed in these bags, and she gets it out and sells the product using the weighing scales, and the bags are then going on display and being sold as like a secondary thing, but it's just a way of packing them to smuggle them through in these boxes. That's what it is, isn't it? I busted you. Power of Dendro. None of them give a shit about the power of Dendro. None of them are impressed. Look, tavern host here. Look at your kebab. Is that cooking? Is your kebab cooking? Boom, it is now. He's impressed. What was that? How did you do that? Fire bow. Wow, you can get the fire going and cook wherever you want. Yeah, I can. That's my little pineapple ring. Yeah, I can get the fire going and cook wherever I want. Yeah, Agent Amber. What was that with your sword? What did that do? It's some leaves. There's loads of leaves everywhere. No one gives a shit, mate. No one's ever gonna. That's mine. Oh, I need one in the water then. What's that doing over there? Right, we'll go in the water and we'll have this and then we'll go back because I don't want to fight that great big chuffer. What's it doing in the water? It's having a waddle in the water. Great big chuffer. There we are. And a little swim. And a little wash off and a rinse. A little swim. We'll just have a chill in this boat for a minute. Chilling in the boat. Oh, did we earn any books? Did we earn any books, Amber? Because Sayu's on the list. Oh, we've got 16 books. We have been earning books. If someone's getting some books, yeah, if anyone's getting any books, then there's a little book tax for Book Boy. He gets 1 book. And then, slowly but surely, he gets there. Next on the list was Diona. And we can go blue books for her. Probably use loads. She's had a few books. Top her up with them. A couple of levels there. We might as well keep up the book tax. It'll all add up for him, trust me. So got pushing a few levels there, but we're not pushing anything special. Haven't got anything really. We did Ascensions at the last. Oh, we have got a free wish, but it's guaranteed to be a load of rubbish. But we did Ascensions just earlier, so she's 70 of 80 today. Hooray! Happy birthday today! You got 70 of 80, and Diona as well, 60 of 70. So we're closing in on these two being squad worthy. I mean, she's already the same as Noelle now, look. So it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that need to hit 80, but she's 80. She's 80. 82 of 90. She's on the way. She's 80 of 90. 80 of 90. 70 of 80. So we're pushing, and we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that could be on the way next. So by the time, because we're not wishing on this banner, we're not. If I throw 10 wishes at this, you know, you're guaranteed a, you know, like you're guaranteed a 4-star. The last banner, I said if I throw 10 wishes at it and I don't get the main character in the 5-star, don't worry, I'll get the opera singer maybe, or the worst case scenario, the guitar with the hair. She's cool. Just don't show me Bennett. And look what I got. So I just feel like if I throw 10 wishes at this, cool, I could get Tighnari, could get Collie. Well, I'm going to get her anyway in that event. And I've got Diona already, and I've got Fischl. I'm guaranteed to just hit Fischl and just get a constellation on my Fischl. She might be good, whatever. She's not on my list, not on my big list. She's going to get ranked up eventually, but like a little constellation on Diona might be good, might be useful. That's not what I'm in it for, is it? It's not what we're wishing for, is it? For our constellations on our Dionas. We're saving the wishes for the big thing. But I've got 2 of these. 2 of your basics. But of course, recently got an Eye of Perception, didn't we? Which is supposed to be good, but we haven't even touched the thing yet. We haven't even looked at it yet. Oh my, Eye of Perception. So, who knows? Streamer luck, eh? Crappy bow. Crappy emerald orb. It's not even an Eye of Perception, it's rubbish. Crappy bow. Rubbish blood taint grace, or rubbish, fucking rubbish. You know, not doing it in 10s. They're gone. On the road there now. On the road to something better. To cheap wishes. On the road to something better. Brown coat. It's just not doing it for me. Quite like the character. He's a bit matter of fact. I bet in my hands I'd have him a right choppy chuffer. Is he a bow? Is he a dendro bow? I don't even know what his weapon is. Actually, I could do that now and get myself some cheeky primos. Let's have a look. No, I don't want to. I want to save it for when I'm able to shout. It's late at night and I'm not able to shout and yell. So, wrong thing. So, you've got this test run. But I'm not doing it yet. Because I know when I'm doing it, I want to shout and yell, oh my god, his special looks so cool. We'll save that. Couldn't do this. Not able to do it yet. Still doing my prerequisite quest. This is a story quest. So that's on the list there now if you want to do it. Not missing anything. This Dharma Forest is the new forest. We've been running around it. That go to challenge is over there. We haven't done that. Lord of the Fungal Beasts. We've been over that way, haven't we? We've been over that way, but we didn't unlock it. I forgot to do that one as well. We've done loads though, look. I still can't figure out how to get underneath to find that as well. We'll figure them out. We've done good. That's right, Amber. That's right. So I can't guarantee there's going to be a Genshin Impact stream tomorrow, although there might be. There very much might be, because it's a new area, lots of exciting things. But Genshin Impact at the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow might be Friday. Might be Genshin Impact Day again. Might well be. I kind of don't want to stop now. I kind of want to keep going, but it's tired time. Bedtimes. Quiet times. Pull the cover over on this boat and we're going to have a kip. Chilling. So you be good, my little puckos. And if you can't be good, you're naughty.